This transportation referendum is very different. It's the first time we've tried anything like this anywhere in the country. But it's based upon some very sound and very important principles. Number one, we know in Georgia that the local option sales tax is something that works. People like to go to the polls and know the projects that they're voting on, know that they have a timeline where that project list ends and the tax goes away, and that there's local accountability. The regional transportation referendum, the project lists were built by locally elected officials with input in dozens and dozens and probably hundreds of town hall meetings all over the state of Georgia. So your local mayors, your county commissioners, they decided on the list. They decided on projects that could be finished in a certain length of time for a certain amount of money. This tax ends when that project list is completed if it's before 10 years, or if the project list isn't completed and 10 years rolls around, this tax stops. What we also like about this model is that local folks have oversight as the projects go forward. It's not being all run out of Atlanta. All the money stays local, which is so very important. It's not going to be siphoned off for other projects in other regions. This is your money that you vote on that stays in your region the entire time. And the projects are projects that have been put together that aren't to pave somebody's driveway. They're there to connect industrial parks back to the interstate, to improve access to the port, to fix your local airport. Their projects are going to have an impact locally on your ability to create jobs and recruit economic development. And I don't know that we've ever been able to say that before. But we've worked 2+ years now to get these project lists, and I think if you'll go look at your local project list, you'll see that these are roads and bridges and projects that, quite frankly, you've been talking about for a very long time that need to be fixed, but you've been waiting in line for the state of Georgia to find money to send back home to give to you. And for the first time, you're going to generate your own revenue with your partners and connect your communities, and that's what's critical about this list, and that's what makes this very, very different than anything we've done before.